G'day, welcome back. I'd especially like to welcome all my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy the content on my channel. If you missed the last video, there's a link up there now, you can go watch that before this one. In a current build series that I'm filming at the moment, I've come across the need for some mini clamps for the mill, because I've got something in machine that I can't clamp on the top. I can't fit it in my vise, so that's what we're going to do in this video, build a couple of little mini clamps. So follow me over to the mill and we'll get on with it. Alrighty, so a quick explanation of just what it is I'm going to do. Got an offcut here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to machine, I'll make two out of that. I'll machine up like a T-nut out of that, and there'll be just a normal thread in this end like that to lock it down with. And there'll be another thread in here, and these will sit just below the surface of the table, and in that thread there will be a bolt with an eccentric head on it, and then a piece of round, because I don't have any hexagon, and I'll mill a flat on one edge of it, and so that when you turn the eccentric nut, it will squeeze the piece of round with a flat on it over against the job and lock it in place. Now I can't claim this to be mine. It's a variation of a clamp I saw Tom make on his channel, so we'll get on with it. Do the other side, but I won't worry about videoing that because it's same shit, different side. Alrighty, so I've cleaned up all four sides, got it to the thickness and the width that I want. I'm going to get it out of there now and mark it up so I can mill the slots and turn it into a T-nut. Well, I didn't handle it too bad, so I'll keep going. I'll bring you back when I'm nearly done. Ugh, this is making an awful lot of noise. The guy next door hasn't gone to work today, and I normally wouldn't do this if he's home, because he's quite a nice guy. But old mate won't be enjoying it, that's for sure. Well, that's all the noisy stuff done, and I think the neighbours will be glad. Alrighty, so when Tom made his eccentric bolts, he actually put his 4-jaw on and then put his square ER32 collar in it and set it up to machine it. But me being a lazy bastard, I've taken the easy way out. Got two aluminium shims there holding thread, and then a double over one here to give me this eccentric. Beautiful, perfect. Make another one. Right, old wobble. And that'll do me. Beautiful, that's two of them done. Alrighty, so next cab off the ranks to make these bits to sit the eccentrics into. I'll machine flat on one side of it. Alright, so this hole that's already here is already running out a little bit, so I'm going to try and cheat a bit. The hole's got to end up for the head about 10.5. This is a 10mm spotting drill. I'm going to try and hopefully re-center that hole up in the bottom there, so when I drill the next 5/16 hole it'll be okay. Looks like we've got a new centre, but I'll give it just one more go. Don't want to go too deep, bore that out a bit. Read about it, I'm going to have to drill that hole a bit deeper. I'll bring you back later. This is a pretty tough piece of steel. My mate gave me this and told me it was hard. This bit of high-speed steel is not like it, so I might switch to the carbide one, see what happens. The 8mm drill I shoved up in there to finish drilling that hole. Didn't much care for the drill on it either. Not sure if this one will get through it, to be honest with you. There she blows. Alrighty, there we have it. So now I've just got to mill a flat on one side of it. Got two of them. So all that's left to do now is drill some holes in the T slot, or in the T bits. I needed to make these first so to know just where to drill that hole. I'll knock the edges off these first, so if I get them too far back they'll be useless. So I'll do that. But it's getting late in the day, so I'll do it tomorrow. Alrighty, so nice fine day today. Next cab off the rank will be to put two flats on here. Then we can work out where to put the bolt hole. Boy, hospital just rang. Appointment tomorrow to see the skin doctor. Let's go every 6 months. That's that. Alrighty, time to drill some holes. If you're wondering why there's 5 holes in here, I was hoping I might have been able to get 3 out of this, because I'd like to make some more. I'll do that some other time. Just couldn't. Another 10mm longer, 10 to 15mm longer, I would have got 3 out of it. But there's a piece big enough in the centre here to get one standard size T-nut that I use out of it. So I'll get these 2 that I want to make now and a standard one out of the centre. But anyway, let's drill some more holes. Got it all worked out for the DROs. Where to go and how deep to go with this drill. I want to kill 2 birds with one stone here and chamfer the hole at the same time, ready for the tap. I'm loving these DROs, they're awesome. Alrighty, well I won't bother boring you with the tapping side of it, so I'll get them all tapped and we'll chop them up and then I'll blue them and then we'll give them a test. Alrighty, I've got an individual video for cold bluing and I'll put a link up top now for you to go and have a look if you really want to see what I'm going to do here. But I won't make you sit through it, but I want to cover just a couple of things before I do this. In that video I copped a little bit of stick from a couple of different people about what I was using to clean stuff with. One guy insisted I should only use acetone. Well, there's your bloody acetone there. Right? And I also clean things up with Brillo pad or whatever the word for it is, like a plastic scourer, because I said can't get decent steel wool over here. And you can get steel wool, but that's what it looks like. Something that came out of the lathe or out of the drill press. It's rubbish. So I had a mate coming over from Australia and I got him to source some steel wool and bring it over. So now I have a box of this very fine steel wool and that's what I'll be using. Anyway, so I'll do all this stuff and I'll bring you back when I'm finished and show you. If you've been enjoying this video up until this point, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a great big thumbs up and smash that like button. It really helps me. Well viewers, there they are. They're all the bits all blued up, ready to rock and roll. Actually, one of these two here didn't blue as well as the other one. I don't really know why. Same piece of material. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know that steel wool really made any difference to the quality of the finish on these things. But anyway, we'll assemble it all and take them over to the mill and see how well they work. Well viewers, unfortunately for you, what's hiding under there is for another video, and I'm not prepared to show it to you just yet. It's a little project I'm working on, and nothing much to do with these other than that's what these were made for. So let's see if they work okay. Let's nip that one up just a little, and then nip this one right up. Finish nipping this one up. Let's see how solid it is. And oh, that's not going anywhere. So a complete success, I do believe, and that brings this video to an end, I think. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.